We better hurry, Zach. I have a bad feeling about this. Becky's house is by the lake.
Hello everyone, I'm glad you can join us for another episode of Deadly Premonition. So right now we're in episode 2, part 1. It's actually chapter 10 of the game. And we just learned that the Raincoat Killer has been spotted at Becky's house, so we're traveling there right now. Unfortunately, we're kinda stuck inside the car. We can't go down and just teleport to Becky's house, so we have to drive there. I think this way would be fastest. And we're also back to using the sheriff's car for some reason. I would have preferred York's car since it's faster, but well, we can't really do anything about that now. Anyway, I have a really bad feeling of what we'll find once we get to Becky's house. I really hope the Raincoat Killer doesn't kill her, since she seems to have some important information regarding the case, and we haven't really had a chance to talk to her in the main story, which really isn't our fault, since even if we did talk to her, she'll just tell us, she won't actually tell us anything important, barring the side quest that we did before. So I think York's investigation will be fucked up if Becky dies. Though there's a large chance that she will end up getting killed if we consider the title of this chapter, which is the second sacrifice, so there's that to consider. Unless of course it's Thomas or Quentin who ends up getting offed in this chapter. That would be so left field though, since I don't think the Raincoat Killer kills anyone except women. Which basically makes Greenvale the worst vacation spot for womankind. I am also guessing that since it seems like the Raincoat Killer is considering his murders sacrifice, that we are heading into the occult territory. Though when you think about it, I suppose it is kind of obvious, especially if you think about where Anna was murdered, that room in the lumber mill, and if we follow that train of thought, we are now left to wonder what kind of sacrifice. What's the ritual for? Anyway, we're now here at Becky's house. That was a long drive, wasn't it?
Oh, Becky. I'm sorry. That's all he would say since I got here. Quint, tell me, what did you see in there? Did you see the Raincoat Killer? Huh? Becky. Thomas, did you see Nick here?
Oh, Becky.
No. When I got here, he was already like this. He should be here soon. Call George and tell him to get over here. Wait out here. I'm going inside. Once they both get here, follow George's orders, okay?
Yes. But Agent York, isn't it dangerous to go in there alone?
Don't worry. Zach is with me. Zach, let me smoke one first. I need to clear my head so I can take everything in.
Oh boy. It's another otherworld dungeon.
Zach, they're here too. nasty feeling about this. Let's hope it's not a big welcoming party.
Okay, so before anything else, let's set our equipment to the magnum gun and then activate the weather doll, which is supposed to help us when dealing with otherworld dungeons. It basically slows down the pulse gauge and I think makes health regeneration possible. Alright, let's get this show on the... Whoa! It's... okay, it's the Raincoat Killer, so he is here. I wonder if we're gonna have another one of those hiding minigames and that temple run like stuff. I really don't like that, you know, running away from him in the Raincoat Killer, since it feels like I'll end up breaking my controller. And those aren't really cheap, you know? Okay, so is there an item here? Yeah, it's a first aid kit, medium one. Let's put that into the toolbox. We have to make sure that we never run out of those. It's a very important item for our survival in this game and any other game. So I can't destroy the sofas. So this is the only way we can move forward in this dungeon. Okay, so we're in a room with a save point and a bed as well as the toolbox and a suitcase.
Zach, that's a strange coincidence. Look. Red velvet.
Again, in games like
Just
these,
like the
I don't
place where
think
Anna
there's
was murdered.
such a thing as a coincidence. Okay, let's start profiling.
Too much noise. We're still missing a vital piece of the puzzle.
We are missing a lot of pieces. We didn't actually get anything from that. So let's see first. I'm gonna try this door first. The east door. See where it leads. Yeah, we got our first shadow, and first magnum kill. You know, I really like magnum guns in survival horror games. I feel much more at ease when I have them equipped. The first game that I actually got to use a magnum gun in was, I think, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis for the PlayStation 1. It's also the first survival horror game I've played and finished. Though it actually took me a while to finish that game, since I was still a kid when I played it, and I was actually so scared at playing the game, especially when that big guy, the Nemesis type, appeared and starts chasing you around. It was actually pretty suspenseful, is the word I'm looking for. So I can hear a lot of guttural noises, as well as music box in the background. I guess we should just follow the sound. We are getting close, I think. Any items? None? Not even an agent point. No. And I don't really have time to kill all of the enemies here. I almost missed this one. So the Magnum can only hold 4 bullets at a time, which makes this kind of hard for me since I'm not really good at aiming. And I tend to waste a lot of bullets. It's a good thing we have infinite ammo though, and the fact that this game has an auto-aim function. Really, that auto-aim has saved my life in this game countless of times, especially when you're doing the other world dungeons, which I did on the side in order to get trading cards. And then there's that psychic spot A quest. That one gave us an infinite, I think it was a submachine gun as a reward. Okay, that was a pretty bad miss. Got him. Okay, so I don't think we can eliminate all of the shadows in this room, so I'm just gonna get this black coffee and then exit this room through this door. You know, the noises these shadows make are really disturbing. Especially that line they say when you kill them. I don't want to die line. Because when you think about it, you think that these shadows are mindless creatures only bent on trying to kill you, stop you from finding the truth and something like that, and then they throw that line at you, which kind of implies, at least it does to me, that they are aware of what they're doing, that they're not just like zombies who sort of have a one-track mind and they only think of eating brains. It makes me curious as to what these shadows really are. Like, are they the same as the shadows in the Persona games, where they are the reflection of the negative emotions that people have, or like the other selves they don't want to accept, or are they something else? Okay, so we're back at the entrance, but we're on the other side of the western barricade.
Huh?
finally, our first profiling clue. It's another reversed peace sign. Okay, so that's one shadow. But the music is still playing, so I guess there are more of them. So let's tread carefully. Okay, there are two of them here. And there's also a quest marker. But first, let's get this, put it on our toolbox for later use. Again, no choice but to move forward. There's some vines here, some quest marker. But is inside the cap is a music box? No, it says red seed. So the red seed is the second clue for our profiling minigame. So let's start profiling again. Okay, wow, that was actually a scary entrance. But it's just a regular shadow, I think. So we're still good. Here we go. Hey, is this the same? This is the same room. So we just circled around? Let's see first. As easy as that was, I don't want to start from the beginning if we ended up dying at some point. And it's the Raincoat Killer. We almost shot him. I don't think we can damage him though. But it's still creepy. I really don't want to go in, but we don't have a choice. So let's just get this over with. And Okay, the vines are blocking our way back in. Oh no. Ooh. So it's another hiding minigame. Hide here. Let's just hope that this is the correct hiding spot. It's the first one I saw, so I don't really want to take my chances in looking for another spot. I'm really crossing my fingers on this one, even though you just saved the game. And he entered. Let me hold breath. He entered close to where we're hiding, so I'm really crossing my fingers on this one.
Where are you?
Oh, so there are two other hiding spots there. Lockers.
Where are you?
Oh, it's a cabinet. Is it gonna open? Oh yeah, it's gonna open it. I'm really glad I didn't hide there. But I can't see myself. I can see myself hiding there. Why can't he see me? Not that I'm complaining or anything, I don't want him to catch me. I'm just wondering if he really has bad eyesight or something. That's the end of that minigame. And the Raincoat Killer is pissed once again. And he keeps throwing stuff at exactly the place where we're hiding, which I don't really get. Like, I don't think it's coincidence that he keeps throwing it at places where we're hiding. Anyways, I was pretty worried about that minigame since our pulse gauge was already at half, and during
Zach, this is a waste of time.
the hiding games, the minigames, if the pulse gauge rises to the full, then York will be forced out of hiding, which will be bad news for us, especially if we're hiding from the killer. And we actually have to wait for the pulse gauge to cool down before we can hide again. There's the shadow, it almost got us. Well, at least now we know they can't actually hurt us if we're already at the door. So, through here... Oh... Please don't tell me it's another Temple Run game. Oh, it is. I really hate this minigame. Well, not hate it, just... I really just feel like it might... There's the door. I just feel like it might destroy my controller. And climb down. Hurry up, York. And I really don't want to have another busted controller. Well, that was quick. Oh no. I thought it was the end of the minigame. Oh yeah, it is. That was a pretty exaggerated effort to go through that door. Whew. I'm glad that's over. Now we're back at the main entrance, but this time we're at the east side of the barricade. And put this in our toolbox. Up the stairs. Any shadows? None. Just mannequins. That we're gonna wreck like a wrecking ball. There we go. Oh, a quest marker. I think that's gonna be our final clue. I hope it is. Is that a shirt? I think it's a sleeveless shirt.
Huh?
With blood on it. Oh, it's a camisole. A bloody camisole. And that completes our search for the clues to the profiling minigame. I can still hear shadows though. Seems like we have more shadows coming our way. And he's an armed one. Armed with a golf club.
I swear.
Is there more? No, I think we're good. Now through this door, I hope, is the end of this dungeon. No. We're still... Oh, a red quest marker. Okay, now we're talking. We're finally out of the Otherworld dungeon.
Very bad, Zach.
And...
The Raincoat Killer gave Becky a visit.
yeah.
Hold on.
What room is this? Ooh, that's a lot of blood. I don't think anyone could survive losing that much blood.
Can you hear that?
No, that's too loud to be rain.
It's the shower.
Yeah, it's a shower.
Bathroom, quick.
So... there's an item here? No, cigarette. Let's take this since you need it. I haven't bought any yet. And then we have stabilizer, so we can't take any more. I'm just gonna put this in the toolbox for later. Photo of Becky and someone else. Who is that someone else? Could that be our mystery Raincoat Killer? Let's remove this. There was a crest marker, a red one. So this is story related. And I think that's a safe, yeah. It's a vault, a safe, same thing. And... can we destroy this door? Let's see. I'm just gonna give these a couple of whack. No. I don't think I can destroy this door. But it does feel good backing a door. With the guitar. A legendary guitar, no less. But... we're just wasting time. Just gonna go here. Oh, I really think Becky's a goner now. A lot of wires though. Oh, that's just horrible. Oh, jeez. Holy crap! Oh jeez, I was just thinking how creepy it would be if Becky suddenly opened her eyes and that just happened. Oh man.
Becky,
Did the Raincoat Killer
what happened?
cut out her tongue as
George,
well?
stay back. She's trying to speak.
We don't have time. She's dying. Thomas, cut that wire. No! We must get her to the
No,
hospital.
don't do that. There's such a setup. I feel like something's gonna happen. Something's bad.
Get out of the way. I'll do it.
Don't.
No, don't. George,
Oh.
stop.
Oh, she's going. She's hysterical. Don't. Oh, jeez. Oh. Yeah, he did it. Oh shoot. Oh man. The Raincoat Killer may have intended to kill her, but I think it was George who actually did it. Oh, crap. Now I just feel bad. I'm not sure if we could have saved her, but... Oh, this is just terrible. I mean, when you see a room like that, you just don't go rushing to cut wires. I mean, it screams of a trap. Now things have gotten weirder, if you can believe it. Like, what's happening? You should feel bad, George. You should really, really feel bad. Let's just get that key and get this chapter over with. That was terrible. Let's see what you have to say for yourself, George. Even Becky's... That's it? Oh, you should at least feel a little bit bad with what you did. Look, I know Becky's death is part of the story, but that was just... I don't know. I did not like that though. I didn't like that one bit.
Oh.
Okay, so it's kind of obvious that the key is for this safe, but what's inside the safe? A drawing book, but it's blank. So of course York would use the oldest trick in the book, shading. Shading the surface with a pencil to see what was written on the missing page.
My dear sister, I'm so sorry. I was a fool to fall for a man like him. I don't have the words to apologize to Anna.
I left her there. She was suffering so much, and I just ran away. I know he wanted to kill me too, but I'm not going to let him get away with this. I followed him after he was finished. He carried Anna into the woods. Anna was holding on to that precious locket of his. He couldn't remove it from her hand, even though she was dead. But she let go of it for me, though. It was like she gave it to me. So I brought it home. I might be able to bring Anna's killer down with it. I want you to see it. I know even he wouldn't dare to harm you. He'll catch me, though, if I go into town. I'm trapped in my house. So I've asked Isaac and Isaiah to deliver it. They totally believe that Anna became a goddess. I believe so too. She looked so beautiful, as though she might smile back at any moment. I have something else to confess to you. I borrowed a pair of your shoes without asking and broke the heel on one of them. I'll send them along with the locket. I'm sure the shoe can be fixed.
So Becky is Miss Stiletto Heel.
And she gave the locket to the twins. Must be the special secret Lily told us about, Zach.
We better go and see her first thing tomorrow. Emily, who might this sister be that Becky was referring to here?
That would be Diane. Didn't you know Diane and Becky were sisters?
I should have known, Zach. We're all family.
Well, that was a pretty sarcastic remark. Anyways, I'm gonna end the video here. As always, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next chapter of this game, which I will be posting soon. Until then, dream on, fly on.